So what did you find?
Okay, so Nuna just called me the trash queen, which is incredibly accurate because if I ever see like a pile of trash on the side of the road, I have to stop and see if there's any treasures, and this time there was. I was taking our dog for a walk the other night and I found these two massive lids. I guess they're lids to maybe like access tunnels, electricity tunnels, something like that, that have been, I suppose, replaced, or I don't know where they came from, but now they're mine. They're in the back of our car, so we're going to use these for the caravan. Yeah, like paving stones, I guess, to like lead away from the door. So they're really, really heavy, and Nuno has a really bad back, so I'm gonna try and get these out myself. I got them in, so I think I can get them out. Let's find out.
We did it!
We did it! Alright, now to get these down there and place them and have our lovely little home.
We had left certain parts of the van strategically open just to be able to understand where the moisture was coming from and how to deal with it. But yeah, we came into it today and it's quite wet still. The condensation in here is crazy. You can see that like a lot of the cupboards or the plastic surfaces are just, yeah, quite damp. The buckets, which we had left empty, both of them are pretty much halfway full. I'm pretty sure this is just condensation, though I'm honestly kind of stumped as to where all of this water is coming from. It might be wicking from underneath. This strip that you see here, where there's a lot of moisture, I opened up a hole in here, and it's actually just a gap in the insulating and rock wool that's in between this and the cover. So that's where, you know, it's all exposed. It condensates a lot.
Time to put a roof on this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, there's moisture coming from somewhere where I'm not quite sure where.
Probably the floor isn't insulated.
Yeah,
I think that's probably the problem.
Yeah, try to leave it full open, or at least as much as possible, to see if this properly airs out a little bit while we're away. Right, we've got water. Finally, water collection system on the land.
Where did that come from?
The caravan.
The ceiling of the caravan.
Ceiling of the caravan.
Not really where we planned, but you know, you make do with what you got.
Water is water. Got buckets of it.
What do you got?
Got stones. So one of the things we'll start doing today is rebuilding this wall, the retention wall next to the caravan. So our idea is for it in the future to incorporate some steps that go like not all the way up to the van, but as close as we can make it. So yeah, and just as you guys know, this was something that we put together very scrappily, so we definitely need to rebuild it and hopefully put in something a bit more permanent.
I've done a little bit of stonemasonry before, enough to know that I'm not very good at it, but failing any other options, that's what we've got. So today I'm going to pull a few more stones, like try and get some big stones out of the brush next to the caravan, and then attempt to rehabilitate this little stone fence. So let's see how that goes. actually pretty happy with how this wall turned out. It's not the best, but could be a lot worse given my very amateur masonry skills. But yeah, I hope this lasts, at the very least. It's holding up the gravel for now. It's holding up the 2 stairs. Where are they? Over there. Which I'm really, really psyched about. Let's take it for a test drive, I guess. So far, so good. That bottom step is a bit shorter than I'd like it to be, which is pretty funny given how enormous these paving stones are. But maybe I'll try and push it back a little bit more, see if that works. I don't really want to undo too much of the work that I've done because this took ages, but yeah, that bottom step could be a bit bigger. Okay, I've pushed the top paving stone back. Let's try that again. Yes, that's way better. Yeah! Oh my god, I'm so happy with this. What's going on back here?
Just trying to do an initial assessment of how the gas heater and fridge are looking. Hopefully they're still operational. Just trying to see if like the bottom is damaged at all. I'm going in.
Okay, good luck.
This might be tricky. I can't really tell from this side, but it seems like the pilot light system for the heater is outside for protection, which makes sense. But it seems pretty old, rusted, and banged up. So
yeah, that sounds right.
yeah, it's gonna be an interesting challenge trying to get this to work. But good and bad news, I guess. Good news being that it seems like there's nothing from the fridge in the bottom here. This is only for the heater, so we should be able to fix the fridge from the inside, and there shouldn't be any reason for it not to be working. We will have to do some maintenance on it. I've done it in the past. I'll tell you guys all about it when we get there. It's an interesting system, gas fridges actually, but it should work. It's straightforward enough that we should be able to get it to work. Hopefully we also get the heater to work, because it's getting, or more and more as we stay here in the winter, we recognize how chilly it is. And yeah, we'll definitely need some heat to keep us through the cold nights.
Time to put the finishing touches on the wall. I just picked up a bunch of moss from the other end of the land, so I'm going to lay it on my little stone wall and create a magical little wonderland. I hope this takes. We'll see if it works.
Should probably put some dirt underneath.
That is a good plan. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, I can't do this. My hands are frozen. Okay. I hope you'll be happy here. I can't do the dirt thing. My hands are too cold. Just hope for the best. I think what I should be doing is wetting down the rocks, actually.
Would also be a good idea.
Yes, well,
I mean,
we do the best we can.
we'll probably get dew again.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll get wet enough this week. And there's not much sun on this part of the land, so This is actually all growing on old branches. A circle of life.
This looks amazing, by the way.
So cute.
I know. I had yet to express my opinion on video on Jazz's amazing work here, but it looks absolutely awesome. Great job.
Ta-da!
Hey.
Okay. It looks so ancient already. Alright.
That is it.
That is it for another day. Time to go home and wash my hands.
Hey there, guys.
Hello.
Back at the land once again. What are we doing today?
Today we have a very different mission. I lost my wallet like 3 weeks ago, and I've looked literally everywhere else, and it was on the day that we came back from the land, so it has to be here. I'm praying that it's here. So today we're going to be searching for that and basically just enjoy the sunshine. It's like a beautiful day. So
It's a very nice day, actually.
yeah, just going to chill out a bit, look for my wallet, find my wallet. That's on the list, and then enjoy the rest.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe in
Yep.
case you haven't. It's a huge help.
If anybody knows where my wallet is, please
as
comment
well.
in the video.
All right, let's get to it. All right, so opening up the caravan, seeing what it looks like. We've put this tarp over it, and last week we've tilted it slightly in the hopes that it would help. I peeked in,
It's pretty wet.
and I saw that it didn't really help that much.
Oh, it's really wet. Since it's around the skylight, there's a big puddle on the floor underneath it. I think probably it's been, oh, there's a lot of water in here. Probably it's been coming through the skylight. It's like so much water in here, and then that end, the floor is like way wetter than it was.
Yeah. A lot wetter.
Yeah, it's not good.
It is not
And
good.
it's all running into the already water damaged corner. It's probably still not as wet as it was when we didn't have it tilted and we didn't have the windows and stuff open, but still not great. We really need to get a roof on this thing, like ASAP.
Yeah.
I think it rained a lot this week, so that did not help our cause. So, in the search for my wallet, I've decided to do what in Australia is called an emu parade. I don't know what it's called anywhere else. Ostrich parade? I don't know. Which effectively is just like walking along a piece of land, usually in a group, but I'm just one emu. So what I'm doing is crisscrossing the land, trying to cover all of the area so that I can find my wallet if it's here, which I have faith that it is. And I decided in the journey I'm gonna start picking up trash. So I've been at it for 3 minutes and I have half a bag, so I might need some more bags. But it's a good way to clear the land a bit, and also to train my eyes to see what doesn't belong, and hopefully my wallet will be amongst them. Sausages. So far it's been already a really different way of getting to know the land. Like, look at this tree. I have never seen this tree before, or I've never looked at it before. I think we're always just taking the same route back and forth from one end of the land to the other, but I've never like really crisscrossed it like this, just taking my time to look at everything. It's been really nice. Okay, so that's the tree I was just marveling at, and I realized I've never seen it before because it's not ours. This is our land marker right here, so that makes sense. But in other news, there is a lovely oak tree here that I've never really looked at before, and that one's definitely on our land, so I'm gonna go make friends with that one. Okay, I also just found a marker for the other end of the land, but even more exciting than that, it's covered in chickweed, which I was really hoping would show up here. This is an edible, wild edible. Tastes like alfalfa. It has these like little tiny white flowers. Usually it hasn't flowered yet, but you can see in here there's the beginnings of some buds. And this is one of my favorite wild edibles, so I'm very excited to have found it. Pretty good. This is gonna be a regular in my salads, I think. And while we're at it, here's some more wild edibles. I think this is, I never know if it's wild mustard or wild rocket, like what it's called. I think it's wild mustard, and I think these little seeds, yeah, these little seed pods, when they mature and dry, they have mustard seeds inside. But you can eat the whole plant, like the leaves and the flowers are edible as well. Nice to know we have some more wild edibles on our land. And again, this is the uncontaminated part, so we can actually eat this. We're getting closer to the trash part of the land, which means some of it's starting to spill over. A lot of this is old car-related rubbish, so gonna clean that up. My bag is getting pretty full, actually, but I guess that's a good thing. And there's the rest. I am absolutely unearthing a monster. So much fabric and plastic in here. You can see how much I've pulled out already. It's crazy, but I think I'm just now getting to the end of it. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a broom. Okay, that's 2 bags of trash, and now I'm running out of bags. This is my new farmer's outfit. It's the winter 2024 collection. It's gonna be all the rage.
It is getting cold.
It's getting cold. But my cap is keeping me warm.
We got a neodymium, I believe, magnet. So they're really powerful. This one is rated for up to 120 kilograms, so almost 2 nunos, something like that. And the idea is just for us to now, whenever we're walking through the dirty part of the land, to keep it with us, drag it along, and to pick up whatever bits of dust, metal dust and rust it can. So as you can see, there are quite some big chunks of rust in it already, just from dragging it a bit along the land. And this is somewhat concerning because this will also mess up with the soil nutrition, but that's something that we'll talk about in the future, just to give you guys an idea of how much rust and how many bits of metal are actually spread throughout the land.
Show us your method. It's very cute. Okay, that's it for another video. We've got a couple of changes happening slowly, but every little bit makes a difference. I feel like every piece of trash that we pick up off the land is making it something much more beautiful than it was when we found it. So thanks for tuning in for, this latest installment.
Getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And also want to send a huge thank you and shout out to both Xander and Dixon as well for joining our Patreon.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support. Really, it makes such a massive difference.
Yeah, and our Discord server is actually starting to heat up. Stuff is happening inside, and we are going to release all of these videos in early access for that community as well. So if you want to be a part of it, make sure to check out our Patreon page. And yeah, again, thank you so much to everyone who's been supporting us, not just here, but on those platforms as well. And if you want to support us here on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe our video.
Yeah.
It's a huge help, and yeah, we really appreciate all of you guys.
Yep, that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye.